There was times when I went to practice, I hadn't even eaten, and guys would be out there complaining, and the only thing I was working on was my work ethic and my drive and my dream and my goal to get to where I was trying to get to, and I knew if I would have stopped in that moment, I would never get to where I was trying to get to. I would really miss meals. And I'm working toward this dream and this goal, and I finally get to the point. I can smell it, I can taste it, I can see it, and I'm a part of something, right? And we go and we work every single day. We show up 5 o'clock in the morning. We're working towards something. We got an element of collective character. We got an element of responsibility, accountability. We got an element, man, when I tell you I got your back, I got your back. When I tell you I care about you, I care about you. When I tell you I love you, I love you. I was a part of something. And I get to the point to where I'm a projected first-round draft pick, and I go out and I make a tackle. And this is the thing that people don't even know. People know my life changed behind the game of football, but people don't understand the play and how it happened. People don't know that wasn't even my guy. But as I'm running and checking my guy, I see my teammate getting beat. My guy who I told in the tunnel, hey man, if you get beat, I got your back. And I said, man, I gotta go. I gotta have his back. And I go up and I roll up and I go to hit this guy to end the game. This tackle probably would have ended the game if I'd have hit him and caught him. I hit him, and as soon as I hit him, it seemed as if every breath in my body left. I lost control of my body. Never happened to me before. And I'm not just bringing it in one aspect of life. I'm bringing it in every single aspect of life. I'm not going to be one of these people in the world that's a public success, but they're a private failure. Meaning they give everything they got to one aspect of life, but the other areas, they lack off. No, I'm going to give every single thing I got to every aspect of my life because I represent something. When people see me, they think something. Whether that's character, never giving up, never surrendering. And the thing that we can never do is forget what we represent, because that's how guys end up on the bridge in a cardboard box sleeping.
Well, first of all, I sit down, no joke, and I say, God, I don't even know how to pray. And sometimes I can't even pray for myself, and that's when I ask friends of mine or even family members, hey, can you pray for me? And prayer is so important. Sometimes it's not just praying things away either. Sometimes it's praying and fasting. Sometimes it's even talking with somebody and letting them know what you're going through. And maybe you get a gold nugget of wisdom or a practical thing that you could do differently, or maybe it's just having someone else know that you're going through it and they check in with you every step of the way. Another thing though, an exercise that I do when I'm depressed is to write down the things that I'm still thankful for and make tiny goals. You know, so much of life is about distraction and this idea and that idea. And I feel like when you're thankful for what you have and then seeing what you have and then making small goals to build up your confidence and help you get your bearings again and come back to being present in your mind and not living in the past. And my joy is not dependent on my circumstance. And so through my book, Life Without Limits, in the first chapter, if you can't get a miracle, become one, came from the principle that I learned as a child of when you don't have a friend, be a friend. I used to think, well, God, why can't you just separate the clouds of this storm away? Why can't you just take me out of this, place that I'm in and change my circumstance? But I realized in my life that if God doesn't change the circumstance, He'll use the circumstance. No one knew what kind of life I would be able to live, and I never thought that I'd be able to do a double degree in accounting and financial planning. I never thought that God would be able to use me without arms and legs to be His hands and feet. I don't understand God. In Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, when my mum and dad said that God had a hope plan in the future, a plan to prosper me and not to harm me, I didn't understand that. Maybe that might be offensive to you right now if I say God is perfect and He never makes a mistake, if maybe you just lost a loved one or you're in a circumstance that does look harmful.